Happy Friday, everybody. You can see futures S&P 500 bouncing. It's above third standard deviation. Very bullish move, but this is a good time to short. All right. Why I'm saying that? Because you can see S&P 500 pre-market up 0.53%, which means it's going to be opening on a gap up. So it's a good contender of filling the gap pre-market after the market opens. So you can see here, this is 1 hour chart. This is a gap. So I can mark a gap like here with the horizontal line, another green line here, opening on a gap up. Okay, 433. It's going to come back, fill this gap before going higher. Now there are 3 gaps now on 1 hour chart. Let's delete this red line. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and there are also 3 gaps to the upside. All right, so I think at minimum for today, looking for this gap to fill, then bounce if anything. Same thing with triple Qs. You can see here opening on a gap up. Okay, now let's mark this gap as well here with a green line. It's not that bad on triple Q, is only 0.535%. So mostly it's going to fill this gap. It could even come down, to be honest. It can even come down, fill this gap, and then bounce. All right, so just be mindful of that. Apple earnings is there, but looks like Apple earnings is overshadowed by jobs report. We just got jobs report 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and they're saying jobs are lower than people expected. So people are now seeing effects of this high interest rates, and now that means the Feds will stop raising rates anyhow. So US 500 above third standard deviation, perfect short opportunity here as of now, 8:52 a.m. Eastern, perfect short opportunity. Nasdaq 100 between second and third. It can go a little bit higher, but this is also a good opportunity. Anything above second standard deviation is a good short. US 30 or above third, so this is a no-brainer short. And Dow Jones, sorry, US 30 is Dow Jones. Russell 2000 is above third standard deviation as well. So perfect short here. So it can happen rarely, but it's very hard for price to stay that high for long. And you can see 1 minute chart higher and divergence. You can see divergence on RSI. Even here, divergence on RSI, new high with lower divergence. Nasdaq also equal high with lower divergence, so divergences everywhere, right? So that's an indication we're going to get a pullback, all right? And gold also same thing here. Divergences are happening near second standard deviation, looking for a pullback. Silver also here you can see now near sell zone, very close to that. Natural gas near neutral zone. Crude oil near sell zone, you can see second standard deviation. Bitcoin also now in the buy zone. You can see if I go to Bitcoin futures, there's a gap. Let's quickly see if that gap is filled. Let's see BTC, where did it go? I have to find it, guys. Be patient. BTC futures, BRK. Here you go. So this gap is still not filled, 34,165. So it's going to probably go a little bit lower. So this is what I'm expecting to fill around 1.34%. Look for that gap to fill. All right. So that's on Bitcoin. Apple pre-market after earnings came to the buy zone around after hours, 5:27 p.m. and then since then it's bouncing. There's this gap, looks like it wants to open on a gap fill 174. If you go to daily chart, there was a gap here, so it looks like they want to open on a gap fill here. Okay, you can see this gap. So this gap is now they're going to open on a gap fill. So it's like they want to do this higher low and then bounce. Okay, it could come all the way down, possible, but looks like for now they want to fill this gap. That's a good buy opportunity. Fill this gap fully and then bounce out of this downward trend line. That's quite possible. Looks like that's what they want to do. All right. What else is here? Let's see if there's anything else selling. Everything is bouncing right now. I don't see any major dips or anything here pre-market, or looks like everything is bouncing. Riot and Nikola is they're in the sell zone also. Riot and Nikola, but you can see all growth stocks had massive bounce yesterday. Okay, going back here, I'm gonna skip commodities because that's of no interest. So S&P 500 sell zone. Let's look at ES. EMINI futures, you can see also near sell zone. MES also in the sell zone, and Nasdaq NQ in the sell zone. You can see the levels here, and MNQ also near sell zone. All right, guys, good luck for today.